Like, what's his name, Laura? That pundit that works on this show.
Simon Jordan, is that
Simon Jordan? About? So I had to block talkSPORT on Fight Week, and I blocked the Twitter and I blocked the Instagram because just the words that he used and his uneducated approach to talking about a sport, I couldn't believe it. I was thinking, we don't do one Olympic sport, we do 6. So imagine training for 6 Olympic disciplines and then having to go and do all the media we have to do and promote the show. And
Molly, Simon's only used to posh sports.
Can't wait to see him.
Well,
don't
worry.
Wait to see him. I hope he watched that and his mind, he truly changes his opinion on
Molly,
what he
if you get the train now, you'd make it here in time to meet him at the studio.
Do you know what? I'm just going to get an Uber. I won't even get a train. I'll get an Uber down now, and he's getting a Chinese bean.
There will be some listeners that haven't heard what he said, and we've got you covered. This is it. This is what Simon Jordan had to say about the UFC shortly before Molly's fight last week.
I always liked boxing, and I didn't like UFC.
Yes.
When I went to watch UFC, what I found I didn't like about it, I didn't like the audience. I felt the audience behaved in a certain way, which is almost like some sort of gladiatorial killing sort of mentality, and I didn't like the sport. Now, over the years, Adam Cattrall, who is a boxing correspondent here, speaks so highly about it, and obviously I've seen the generation of Dana Whites coming through and monetising it, but I'm always challenged about the brutality. You know, I know that we sit here and we want to see someone getting knocked out in boxing, but it's something that's so to almost, for want of a better expression, to the knuckle with UFC that I can't get my head into. I don't like it. It makes me wince. I had a cousin who was a professional kickboxer, so I looked at this side of things of that and had an open mind to it. I don't like it.
There you go, Moles. So that's what.
Can I just say though, the demographic that watched me and Patrick, there was 5, 6, 7-year-olds there watching. There was nan and granddads there. The crowd, not one kick off. No disrespect, I'm a boxer by trade, so I'm not pointing the fingers at my crowd who I would go and watch because I go to boxing all the time, but there's normally a rowdy one at the end, isn't there, when we go to the boxing? Granted, there wasn't that, and I thought, this man has no clue what he's speaking about, and I understand he's talking about brutal knockout, so he's probably not going to like mine, but if you just watch that whole event from start to finish, you could just see the pride in everyone in the crowd and how proud he was. It was literally like, I feel like, was it the Saturday Night Mania at the 2012 London Games when we won the gold rush? That's what it felt like, because GB, MMA, the Brit, like the Welsh, the Scottish, the English, we had all done it. We all done it that night and we all got a finish. And I just think that was the night where everyone will remember where you was. That was a piece of history when you'll go, that's when MMA changed in Great Britain.
Michael Bisping was on with him, actually, and it was quite a good
back and forth. Oh, he schooled him, Laura. Up to Bisping.
It was good, and for those that missed it, one thing that he did say was, in comparison between UFC looking more brutal than boxing, he was actually saying, look, in UFC, the fight is called a lot sooner than it ever is in boxing. Is that right, in your opinion?
Yeah, of course, like he says, doesn't he, in boxing, you can take a knee, you can pop back up, you can fight again, and you're concussed at that moment, so you're taking more damage again and again and again. In MMA, if you can't intelligently defend yourself, the ref will jump in himself. Like the second, even when I knocked her out, you see, I would have attempted to go again because you can't stop until the referee stops it, but he seen she was out and pushed me straight away. Now, don't get me wrong, there's really good referees in boxing still. Like when Terry Harper got knocked out on the feet and the ref knew straight away, he jumped in. But I don't know, you've got more targets. There's so much more areas to hit. You can kick the legs constantly, you can kick the belly, you can punch the belly, you can take down, you can look for submissions. You're not looking for the head, really, apart from I am. That's what I do when I fight. I'm a bit of a headhunter, but What a show! What a show!
Molly as well. I know he's special to you. You and Paddy. You've been speaking about him all morning, and the two of you, and just what you represent for Liverpool and the relationship you have. I think it's so easy for people to warm to you and to get on board. For both of you to win that night, not just the Brits, but especially for you two, that must have just been so special for you to enjoy together again.
Yeah, I mean, he's headlined the Echo Arena, and I opened the show before, and I've headlined the Echo Arena, and he's opened the show, and then we shared that moment in Vegas, and then we had that moment again, and we're just two kids who kind of crossing communities, as in I'm obviously an Evertonian, he's a Liverpool fan, two socialists, two left-wing, two fighting for the kids of the city, and to go out there and basically say, we're going to shake up the world, we're going to change the face. He says a little bit more, we're going to change the face of MMA, but I say we're going to shake up the world. Like, we're going to let people know that we come as a package, and we come as we represent our city through and through, and we're trying to put a positive spin on where we're from. And some people might not like that's just down to the fact of where we're from, and some people might not like the fact that we're saying what we want to do, but it is what it is. It's not a narcissist thing. It's not narcissism. It's not about the ego. It's just about pride and just trying to make sure that everyone's winning.
Yeah.
And we can't believe it. Like, literally, well, he can believe it. I'm in disbelief still, because my life has literally changed in 1 second, but he always knew. And have you seen his reaction when I knocked the girl out, Laura?
It's amazing.
Have you seen it?
It's amazing.
And then I literally was doing the media post-fight, and I was going, I'm really sorry, I can't do anymore, I need to go and watch Patrick. So Renee, who's Dana's PA, I said, can you ask him if I can come and watch him, because you're never allowed back into the arena. And he said she can have my seat.
Oh.
So I was literally sat in Dana's seat, and he's given me a bottle of Howlhead, which is his whiskey. And I was literally like just shotting it next to cage side. And then Eddie Hearn was just like, Mo, what about that elbow? And I was like, I know. And then I had big Fraser Clark asking for pictures and all, like Derek Chisora and Anthony Joshua and all that. And I was like, what is going on here?
Well, you've done all that, Mars. You've done all that. That's all you.
I know, but you just don't ever think it. Do you know when you're just dead normal, Laura? you just don't think it. And then when he won, we just scaled the fence and was like doing laps of honours together, because that was like when McGregor won his world title or brought the UFC to Dublin. It was literally that moment again.
Listen, our phone lines are going mad for you, Molly. She's a living legend. Molly the Meatball travelled to from Oban to the O2 to watch the UFC on Saturday. Best atmosphere ever. Still buzzing. That's from Derek. People absolutely love you and everything that you've done and everything you continue to do for the sport as well, Molly. We think you're brilliant. Please come back on anytime, especially if you're going to hammer Simon Jordan like that. I think we really enjoyed that.
We should do a charity boxing match.
Molly, we love UFC. UFC's got a lot of fans. Don't listen to Simon. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
I won't. Can I just say thank you to you guys for giving us another outlet to talk about what we do without caveman mentality. We just all sit there having scotch and a cigar watching the boxing.
Oh, you're brilliant. I love you, Molly. I'll see you in New York.
Hey, Laura, I'll see you in New York.
See you there. Can't wait for that. You're
Good
brilliant.
luck.
Love you,
Good
Molly.
luck. Good
See you
luck.
later.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.